smell it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I am
Sir?
intoxicated.
Sir, oh, okay. Sir, do you mind stepping out of the vehicle?
Me?
Yes.
I can't get
Why?
out of here.
Say that again.
I can't get out of here.
Can you squeeze me right there?
I can't.
On the night of July 29th, 2025, a routine disturbance call at a drive-thru in Silver City, New Mexico, led to a DUI investigation in a parking lot. A deputy responded, made contact with a vehicle occupant, and administered a full series of field sobriety tests. When it was over, the question was not just whether the arrest was valid, but how much of the case was built before the law even required anyone to say a word.
Did you guys call?
Yeah, we did.
Is it this black Dodge right here?
Yeah, the stall at stall 17. So she came up behind me, and I was walking in, and I was just kind of like, "I'm sorry, ma'am, do you need help?" And she's just barged past me, and she started yelling at him and
Inside of here?
Yeah, in here,
Okay.
and telling us like, "Give me my fucking money" and all this, and we're like,
It's the black Dodge. Okay.
yeah. And it's the woman, so
And she stated that she was.
she stated she was intoxicated. Yes, she said she was drunk.
Okay. Do you guys want both of them out of here?
I mean, it's up to you
I
guys.
would like for them to be out here.
They pay
I
for
got
their
minors on
food.
They have food paid for right
Yeah, we have food that I just didn't know what to do. I don't want to take it if she's gonna be like that with me. You know
Right.
what I mean? So I just kind of like I don't want to have any.
Right. No. I agree. What if we stay with them? Tell them to knock it off. You guys give them their food and just. Do you want them CTW from here?
I mean,
Criminal trespass from
do
here?
you want that, Maddie? Because we're not. Our general manager isn't here right now.
I'm the manager on
Hey,
duty.
Sam.
I would just like for them to get their food and for them to go.
Yeah.
Just get their food and go.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
Don't come back tonight.
I'll let them know. Just not to come back tonight. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. No problem. If anything else, just call us back. Right, man.
Appreciate it.
Okay. So here's the thing. I talk with the employees. Okay. And that kind of behavior is not wanted here. Okay. So I guess is what they're saying. Allegedly, you walked in there, walked inside the store and started screaming.
No, I didn't scream.
Okay. Well, you started yelling or something like that. And
I didn't.
okay.
I just said
And then you said you were intoxicated as well.
yes.
Okay, so here's what they want to do, okay? So that's their food? Is this all you guys got?
Yes.
Okay.
No, he's not.
Okay.
It's me.
Okay, so here's the thing, can you smell it? Okay.
I am
Sir?
intoxicated.
Sir, oh, okay. Sir, do you mind stepping out of the vehicle?
Me?
Yes.
I can't get out
Why?
of here.
Say that again?
I can't get out of here.
Can you squeeze me right there?
I can't. What?
Are you serious?
I'll be able to make it out of here.
He can get out right there.
Talking to you. I'm talking to you.
No, there's no way.
Okay, can you climb over to the back and get out to the back?
I'll try.
Get out right here, Lawrence. Oh my God.
Okay. So you can step back in the vehicle. They don't want you here for the rest of the night, okay?
Well,
They just want you
let
to
me
get your
go.
food. Here in a second. Do you have any weapons in the vehicle or anything?
No.
Okay, you can step back in your vehicle. Okay, sir. Have you had any alcohol beverages
Yes.
since tonight?
Whiskey from Wranglers.
You have?
Yes.
Had whiskey? Okay, how much have you had to drink?
Maybe 2 drinks.
2 drinks? Okay. Are you willing to conduct standardized field sobriety tests? Okay, you pass the test, you get to go home. Okay, this is just a test to see if you can drive or not.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Do you want to go to these stalls right here? Do you have any weapons on you or anything like that, sir? No? Okay. Is it okay if I pat you down for any weapons?
No, go for it.
Okay. If you just face this deputy right here, okay? Okay. What do you have in this pocket?
Shooter.
Some shooters?
Yes.
Okay. All right, sir. So if you'll just stand right here, we're just gonna do all the tests right here, okay? So if you'll just stand right here where my flashlight's at. Okay. So do you mind removing your glasses and placing them in your pocket? Okay. You place your feet together just like this, and place your arms and your hands down by your sides. Okay, just like that. Remain in this position until I tell you to do otherwise, okay? Okay. So, can you see my finger?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first of all, are you wearing any contacts?
No.
No, it's just your glasses?
Yes.
Okay. Can you see the tip of my finger?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want you to follow the tip of my finger with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? And do not move your head while you're tracking my finger, which is the stimulus. Okay?
Why is this walking with him?
Okay, just keep on following my finger, okay? Okay. So then the next test we're going to do is the walk and turn test. Okay, do you have any problems walking and turning a short distance?
No.
No, you don't?
No.
Okay, you don't have any surgeries on your legs or anything like that?
Any what?
Any surgeries on your legs or any pain in your legs?
No.
Nothing like that? Okay. What I want you to do is, I want you to imagine an imaginary straight line that extends out in front of you and extends forever, okay? Can you imagine that imaginary straight line?
A straight line, yeah.
Yeah, okay, just imagine that straight line, okay? On that line, without walking, I want you to place your right foot on the line, okay? Can you place your right foot on that imaginary line? Then I want you to place your right foot in front of your left foot in a heel-to-toe manner. Can you do that for me?
In front of each other?
Yes, place your right foot in front of your left foot in a heel-to-toe manner. No, place your right foot in front of your left foot in a heel-to-toe manner. Okay, just line them up, just how I'm doing right here. Line them up, okay. All right. And I want you to place your arms and your hands down by your sides. Okay, this is the instructional stance, okay? I want you to remain in this position until I tell you to do otherwise, okay? And do not start the test until I instruct you to do so. Do you understand?
I understand.
Okay. So I want you to watch me demonstrate the test, okay? Just sit there and watch me demo the test, okay? I'm in the same position you are right here, okay? And what I want you to do is I want you to take a series of 9 heel-to-toe steps on that imaginary straight line, okay? With your hands and your arms down by your sides, okay? I want you to take a series of 9 heel-to-toe steps on that line, looking down at your feet, counting out loud during each step. Okay, and it's going to look something like this. 1, 2, 3. I'm only going to do 3 for demonstrational purposes. You're going to take 9, okay, sir?
Okay.
With your lead foot planted, okay, I want you to take a series of small steps in a circle to face the opposite direction. Okay, and it's going something like this. Okay, like I said, I'm only going to do 3 for demonstrational purposes. You're going to do 9 each set, there and back.
Okay.
Okay?
So 9 and then 3?
No, 9 and 9. Okay, I only did 3 steps front, 3 steps going back. Just for demonstrational purposes, okay? But you're going to do 9 there and 9 back, okay? Do you understand?
Not really, but...
Okay, what do you have a question with so I know that you understand the test?
Walk 9?
Yep.
And then 9 back?
Correct.
And then turn?
And then you completed the test.
Okay.
Okay? Any other questions?
No.
You don't have any other questions, okay? Once you started the test, do not stop the test until you've completed the test.
Okay.
You understand? Okay, whenever you're ready, you can begin. Okay. So we're finished that test. Okay, for the next test, do you have any problems standing on one leg and bouncing on one leg for a short period of time?
No.
No, you don't? Okay. What I want you to do is I want you to put your feet together, just like I'm doing, and your arms and your hands down by your sides. Okay, remain in this position until I tell you to do it otherwise, okay? Just watch me demonstrate the test, okay? Do not start the test until I tell you to do so. Just watch me demonstrate the test, okay? With any leg of your choosing, what I want you to do is I want you to place it out in front of you, okay? I want the bottom of your foot approximately 6 inches above the ground, okay? I want the bottom of your foot parallel with the ground you're walking on. Okay? Like I said, any leg of your choosing, okay? With my arms and my hands down at my sides, okay? I'm going to look down at my toe, and I'm going to count out loud in thousands in this fashion. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, and so on until I tell you to stop, okay? And you're going to point your toe, and the bottom of your foot's going to be parallel with the ground. Okay? Do you have any questions? You don't have any questions, okay? Just like the last test, once you started the test, do not stop the test until you completed it. Okay? Do you have time? You do?
So any foot, count to...
Yep, any leg of your choosing, just keep on going until we tell you to stop.
To 1,000 what?
No. You count in that fashion. You count in thousands. 1001, 1002, and so on. Do not wait. Don't start yet. Don't start yet. So do you have any questions?
No.
You have any questions? Okay, you may begin the test whenever you're ready.
Huh?
You may begin the test whenever you're ready.
I was talking there, waiting for my fucking
I can't do it.
They took forever.
Does it
and
want-
you guys are
Just try your best. That's it. You don't want to try the test anymore?
I can't do it.
Why is that?
I've been drinking. I just came from regulars.
Okay. Alrighty. So if you can tell me on a scale of 1 to 10 how intoxicated you are. Okay, 1 is barely anything, 10 being you're completely drunk.
No, not completely drunk.
Okay, what do you
I
think?
drink a beer and a shot.
You drink a beer and a shot. So what do you think your level of intoxication is? Which one is
Oh,
that?
I don't know how that goes.
No? Okay, that's fine. So based on my test, okay, I can conclude that you were driving under the influence. Okay, and then there's a arrestable offense. Okay, so do you mind turning around and placing your hands behind your back?
The investigation began with odor, under the totality of circumstances standard established in Illinois v.S. Gates, 462 U.S. 213, 1983. No single factor is dispositive. Odor of alcohol is a recognized and recurring factor. New Mexico appellate courts have affirmed that a trained officer's sensory observation of alcohol odor constitutes sufficient grounds to extend a stop and initiate a DUI inquiry. The subject then made a series of voluntary statements identifying a specific alcohol brand, self-reporting intoxication, and providing 2 inconsistent drink counts. These statements were made before arrest, before Miranda attached, and before any custodial interrogation began. Under Berkemer v. McCarty, 468 U.S. 420, 1984, roadside questioning during a traffic stop does not trigger Miranda. Every statement was fully admissible. The counter-argument under the 14th Amendment Due Process Clause is voluntariness. Statements made while impaired can, in limited circumstances, be challenged on grounds that the speaker lacked sufficient cognitive capacity to make a knowing and voluntary waiver. Courts apply a totality of circumstances test here as well, examining the degree of intoxication, the nature of questioning, and whether any coercion was present. No coercion is evident in this footage. The deputy administered all 3 NHTSA standardized field sobriety tests: horizontal gaze nystagmus, walk and turn, and 1 leg stand. HGN is neurological, not behavioral. It measures involuntary ocular response to a moving stimulus, a physiological reaction that impairment produces and that a subject cannot consciously suppress. Courts in New Mexico have accepted HGN results as admissible evidence of impairment when administered per NHTSA protocol. The subject began the 1 leg stand, then stopped, stating he could not continue because he had been drinking. Under the NHTSA student manual, failure to complete the test is itself a scored clue, weighted identically to a poor performance. The accompanying admission compounded the record. An incomplete test with a self-incriminating explanation is, from a prosecution standpoint, stronger than a completed test with observed clues alone. The arrest is assessed under Graham v. Connor, 490 U.S. 386, 1989. Objective reasonableness, judged from the officer's perspective at the moment of seizure. The deputy had documented odor, 3 FST administrations, multiple pre-custody admissions, and a direct self-report of intoxication. A secondary driving without a license charge provided an independent statutory basis for the arrest, parallel to and separate from the DUI count. Post-arrest, the deputy administered the New Mexico Implied Consent Act advisement. Under NMSA 1978, Section 66.8.107, any person arrested for DUI must submit to chemical testing. Refusal carries mandatory 1-year license revocation and may enhance sentencing upon conviction. The subject's mid-FST statement was not a refusal under this statute, it was a pre-arrest voluntary admission. The 2 legal tracks are distinct and must not be conflated. One procedural concern arises from the pat-down sequence. The subject declined consent. The deputy did not press, which was correct. The search that followed, however, lacked a documented legal basis on the recording. Terry v.S. Ohio, 392 U.S. 1, 1968, requires that any protective frisk be grounded in articulable officer safety concerns. Absent that documentation, evidence recovered during the search faces suppression motion exposure at a pretrial hearing.
Fuck. Why are you fucking arresting him?
I appreciate you for cooperating, sir.
I know I'm getting involved. You don't have to fucking tell me. Shut the fuck
Okay.
up.
All right, sir. We're gonna walk this way to my unit, okay? We're just gonna stand right here in front of this rear tire, okay? A little bit closer to the unit. Straight right there. Okay. Do you mind just holding him? I'm gonna grab gloves real quick. All right, sir. Do you have anything in your pockets that's gonna stick me, poke me, stab me, and hurt me any type of way?
No.
Okay.
Where's Bonnie? Fuck off.
All right. Can you show me your flashlight real quick? Are you wearing an undershirt with breast pockets?
No.
Just like this? No?
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna search your belt line real quick. I guess, like you said, you don't have any weapons, right?
No.
Okay.
Is this your truck?
Huh?
Is this your truck?
No, that's her.
That's her truck?
He just came to get some food. Or...
All right, sir. I'm gonna put your glasses back on, okay?
Yeah, hold on. Do you have anybody that, if you had to get the vehicle, whose vehicle is it?
It's her. It's her.
I'll let her deal with it then. Don't worry about that.
No, I am worried about it because I'm getting arrested.
Don't worry about that stuff. 'Cause that's
What's in this pocket?
Keys.
Just keys?
So, why are you arresting me?
Because you're driving under the influence.
What?
You're driving under the influence, alcohol.
You bro, go over there. Go over there.
You want to go ahead.
Go over there, bro.
Let me have his shit.
Okay.
Let me have his shit.
Okay, chill out. Hey,
Just hold on.
You get the
Hey, bro.
You're obstructing right now.
okay,
Hey, bro.
well,
Please.
Hey, bro.
Step back.
Go back to your vehicle.
Hey, bro.
give me his
If he
shit.
wants to give it to you, he'll give it to you. Go to your vehicle. Dude, you're going to get arrested.
Hey, bro. Bro.
You're going to get yourself in cuffs, ma'am.
Yeah, he just has his wallet and some
you
cigarettes.
okay with her taking your stuff?
Huh?
You okay with her having your
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah, fuck that.
What is it?
It's just his wallet and all that stuff on the bottom right there.
The keys and stuff?
Yeah.
This trash?
Yeah, that little green lighter.
What is it?
Like receipts and tags.
I need that.
Yeah, I think that's it. Sarge,
She's going to have
did you have his DL? No. His driver license is in his wallet.
Oh, let me have the driver's license.
All right, sir. Do you want to walk towards the vehicle? You can lean on the vehicle just for balance. I'm going to check your ankles, okay? Just face the vehicle.
No, face it.
Yeah. You can lean up on it just so you have balance. Yeah. Do you want to pick your right leg up to me? Yeah, perfect. Okay, you can put it down. Now your left one. Okay, you can put it down. Okay. You don't have anything else on your person?
That's it.
Okay, because when we get to the jail, they have a scanner that does the X-ray. No? Okay. You can take a seat. You have his DL?
Sorry, I put in your
Okay. All right, sir. Just lean back from me. Okay, sir. I'm gonna read you something, okay? Okay. Alrighty, listen to me as I'm about to tell you something very important, okay? You're under the arrest for driving under the influence. The New Mexico Implied Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. After you take our test, you have the right to choose an additional independent test, okay? If you choose to take this additional independent test, you have the right to a reasonable opportunity to arrange for a physician, a licensed nurse, or laboratory technician or technologist who is employed by a hospital or physician of your own choice to perform an additional chemical test. The cost of this additional test will be paid for by the law enforcement agency, which is Silver City Police Department. Do you agree to take our test?
Breathalyzer?
Yes.
So I'm gonna choice.
See? Okay, yes. So I'm just gonna read this, okay? So this is if you were to say no, okay? I cannot force you to take our test, but if you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. If you are convicted in court of driving while under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, you agree to be tested?
No?
Okay, sir. Yeah, and it's just a breathalyzer, okay? Okay. Sir, do you mind opening your mouth and lift up your tongue to the roof of your mouth? I'm just gonna check it out. Okay, nothing in there.
Thank you, boy.
Deputy B+. FST administration followed NHTSA protocol. The arrest decision was supported by a well-documented evidentiary foundation. Bystander management was handled proportionately with verbal commands and no use of force. The sole concern is the absence of a documented legal basis for the pat-down, a gap that a competent defense attorney will target at a suppression hearing and that the prosecution will need to address. Subject C. Physical compliance throughout the contact and voluntary cooperation with the breathalyzer are genuine positives. However, the evidentiary record assembled against him derived almost entirely from statements he made before any legal obligation to speak existed. The inconsistency between his 2 drink count statements creates a standalone impeachment problem that the defense cannot fully resolve at trial. Third party, C-. Approaching an active arrest scene, disregarding repeated officer commands, and attempting to retrieve property from an officer's custody placed her at the threshold of criminal obstruction under New Mexico law. Officers exercised discretion and did not arrest her. The legal counterpoint is that the obstruction statutes require willful interference with a lawful arrest, and a court would need to weigh whether emotional distress negated the willfulness element. Lesson 1. Pre-custody voluntary statements are not protected by Miranda and are almost always admissible as substantive evidence and for impeachment. Berkemmer v. McCarty makes clear that roadside questioning during a traffic stop is not custodial interrogation. A subject who speaks freely during the investigative phase is constructing the prosecution's case, with no constitutional barrier standing in the way. Lesson 2. Stopping a standardized field sobriety test mid-administration does not create a neutral gap in the record. Under NHTSA protocol, an incomplete test is a scored clue of impairment. For officers, deviation from the standardized administration sequence, including environmental factors or prolonged wait times before testing, must be documented because defense counsel will use any procedural inconsistency to challenge the weight of FST results at trial. Lesson 3. Every discrete step of a warrantless search requires its own documented legal basis. A strong overall case does not retroactively justify a step that lacked authorization at the time it occurred. Under Terry v. Ohio, the frisk and the arrest are separate Fourth Amendment events, each evaluated independently. Officers who document the specific articulable facts supporting each step remove the suppression motion exposure before it becomes a problem in court. The Constitution does not enforce itself. That is what these cases are for. Thanks for watching.